If you don't have any mani mask or cuticle tape and you're trying to figure out how am I going to do my manicure, then this is my favorite trick. Hey everybody, it's Devon from Maniology, and today we are going to be talking about a quick hack for stamping cleanup. This is perfect for when you are in a rush and you don't have time to wait for your mani mask to dry, or if maybe you're out of supplies and you just haven't had time to pick some up. So this is perfect for that. So let's get started. This is actually going to be super fast. I'm going to turn the plate around to, Sometimes I like to work with the design upside down because it's a little easier for me. This is just a personal preference. You don't have to do it this way. And for those of you who are wondering, this is from our Corner Cafe subscription box. So draw a U shape for your polish. This way you don't have to clean up the cuticle area. And make sure when you scrape upwards. Whoops. Okay. Then you see this? It's a nice U shape that matches up. And I'm just gonna try and stamp this on. Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't get a full pickup, but you can see already how that worked beautifully. I don't have any leftover stamp here. So it's really awesome because now I don't have to worry about cleanup as much. Obviously, this stamp wasn't a perfect transfer, but it's enough to explain the concept to you guys. This works really well for dense full nail designs. So I selected the coffee pattern here because that was a good way to show you. With these kinds of designs, the trick can still work, but just for today's demonstration and like visibility purposes, I opted for something a bit more dense with print. So I'll show you guys again, kind of using a light color. I didn't want to use a dark color since today's base is actually just polish. And I didn't want to have to like take it off and redo it and paint and then show you guys all over again. So I'm just gonna use another nail to show you this awesome trick. Let's try maybe this design. So if your nail, your cuticle shape is not round like mine, you could try doing this trick with a kind of like a squoval shape. So let me look at my thumb is kind of squoval shaped. This cuticle line area here. It's not like a perfect U. So for that, I'll show you. You can still kind of do the same trick and maybe just adjust the shape a little bit. Since I know it's not going to be like a solid line, you can kind of see how I tapered the corners just a little bit. Oop, whoops. So there, I kind of tapered the corners just a bit. And I'm gonna just start from one corner. Then gonna just do the other one, hopefully it lines up. Oh yay, it lines up. I was so worried. My nails are not as wide as these designs, so sometimes it can be a little bit difficult. So there you can see. And now I don't even need a cleanup brush, guys. I don't need anything really. So this works really well for stamping. However, if you're doing something that has black or really dark colored stamp, I would recommend getting your Mani mask out or your cuticle tape if you've got it, or whatever, you know, barriers you have, because that would probably be something that I wouldn't want to take as much of a chance with, because then that means that if for some reason anything ends up over here and I have to clean it up with a brush, it's just going to end up possibly staining around my finger, especially if your skin is dry around this area or you have like hard, rough parts of skin. Dark polishes love to cling to dry, hardened skin. And it makes it very, very difficult to clean up later. It's not impossible, but it just takes a little bit of love and time. So in those instances, I would definitely recommend, you know, wearing something around this area just to kind of reduce any of that. However, light colors like this, you know, if there's just a little bit of fallout here, I didn't have any, as you can see, but if there's a little bit of fallout here and there's a little bit of that excess stamp, you can just take your brush and clean it up, and it's going to be really quick. And then you also won't have to worry about cleaning around the whole finger and the whole nail. So we can try again, so that way those who maybe didn't get a chance to see it earlier can see it again. I'm just gonna use, actually, maybe I'll try using this design because that looks pretty dense. And since the rest of my fingers are like more U-shaped cuticle area, I'm gonna go ahead and continue to do a U. So you can adjust this for how wide your nail is, how long it is. See, since my nail is a little bit skinnier, I kind of tried to do it a little thinner on the sides. Okay, there we go. You can see, perfect. I didn't have to clean up or anything. Sorry, I'm using a light color, guys. I just didn't want to get I have some hard skin over here and I didn't want to get it all on my skin after. Someone asked if they can use any type of polish to do this trick with. You can try using other regular polishes. However, stamping polish is specifically pigmented to be a lot more bold with the color. So regular polishes, since they're used as a base color, and usually the normal recommended process is to put 2 coats of color. It's not very opaque with 1 coat of stamping, 1 coat while using stamping. Does that make sense? So for example, if I tried to do this design with one of these kinds of types of polishes, not maybe this color, but maybe even if it was a different color, it wouldn't be as opaque as a stamping polish. Stamping polishes are formulated specifically to have nice, strong, bold line work when you're stamping with them. Even if the designs are very, very thin, you'll still be able to get a really nice pigmented design, so that way you can clearly see what's going on. So that's the difference between stamping polish and regular polish, and that's why we prefer to use stamping polish. Let's do one more. I'm just gonna do the rest of my nails, if you guys don't mind, and then after that we'll end this live. Thank you so much for everyone who's joining. I am really happy to see that we have a lot of people who are interested in this trick. So I'm just gonna go ahead and draw the U. Kind of drew a wide U. Maybe I'm not gonna do that one actually, because these 2 nails, especially my pinky nail, is really little. So I'm just gonna skip over that and just use this side of the plate. And then make sure you are scraping upwards. You don't want to scrape down, or else you're not going to get your U effect. Whoops. I got a little A little messy right there, but it still came up pretty well. You can see there's still nothing like on my skin or around my skin. Let's try one more time for my pinky. I'm gonna use that coffee design because I think that's a really good design to show you guys the benefits of using this trick. So since my pinky is super thin, or not very wide, I'm just gonna do a very small space like this. Whoa, aw, shoot. Was a little bit too early with that. Dang it. Well, at least you guys got to see these nails. They did all pretty well. You can see there's no cleanup needed anywhere. Someone's asking about the shape of my nails. It's kind of oval, it's kind of pointed a little bit. I don't really have a specific shape that I'm using, just because usually I wear my nails longer, but I cut them down this time. And then on top of that, I just try to match what is going on over here. Some people's nails have, this is a really in-depth topic. I'm trying to think of ways to shorten this. Okay, so because I have a U-shaped cuticle, I think that it matches that my nail is more rounded at the tip. Also, I have really short nail beds. My nail bed is actually only about this big. If I had square on my nails, it would make my nails look really, really, really short and stubby. People who do want to rock their nails like that, that's totally fine. Everyone has their own personal preferences and reasons why. I just personally want to lengthen my fingers. So in order to do that, I have to do this shape to help make my fingers look a little longer, because I actually have very, very small hands and short fingers. So yeah, that's just my personal preference. But yeah, it's kind of like a rounded oval thing going on. It's not fully round and it's not fully pointed. It's kind of in the middle. Even my almond, it's not like usually when they say almond, it's like you can put the almond on your nail and it'll literally like match up. But mine's a little bit rounder than that. Again, short nail problems right now. So thank you so much for joining us. And if you guys have any more questions and I wasn't able to get to it in this live, we will be going back in the comment section and answering those questions a little later. So please make sure that if you have any kind of things that maybe we weren't able to address, please type them down in the comment section below. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. I'm really happy I got to share this trick with you. This is a really fun one. And I'll see you guys later. Everyone stay, again, happy, healthy, and safe. Bye.